Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through. Phil, thank you for coming through. And thanks to all of you who've tuned in from around the country today. It's Wednesday, hump day, but I'm glad to have you with us for the next few minutes. I want to be quick with you. You're on lunch. I know you've got to get back to work, wherever you may be. So we're going to spend a few minutes running through what DuePoint is. That's what you're connected to today. To start with, let me explain to you that DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. It's important for you to note. We're a full-blown licensed and listed public insurance company. You'll find all of our licenses on the regulators' websites around the country today. In addition, folks, we are a 7-decade-old insurance company, first registered in 1952. This is not a new business. You might not have heard of DuePoint before, but I can assure you we're part of a business that's been around a long time in the South African market. Now, about 5 years ago, we opened the DuePoint division in Constantia. We had a single objective. We needed to create an economically viable solution for the average South African. Why did we have to do that? Well, our economy was already starting to fall apart around us. This is not something that we were fully aware of in 2015. Most South Africans at that time still had their head in the sand. But I think that none of us are in denial anymore as we hit 2020. We're arguably about to enter our worst economic period in the history of our country. Those are not my words. Those are the words of the economists in South Africa today. And I encourage you to go and do some research. Right now, we are in financial crisis. Even our president said so last year. Financial crisis, ladies and gentlemen, means that you have little or no opportunity to control or manipulate your income. Very few people will be getting promotions. Less will be getting increases. Most will be getting decreases. And every year, we have more and more people becoming unemployed. How do we combat that as individuals on the ground? Individuals who are not linked, who are not powerful, who are not in positions of control. How do we solve that problem? In addition, ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing expenditure in South Africa spiraling out of control. This is not necessarily due just to us. It's a global phenomenon. Petrol prices are increasing globally, and we've had about 10 or 12 petrol price increases since the beginning of last year. It's quite phenomenal. They don't even talk about it anymore. I heard the tail end of a radio show, I think it was about 2 days ago, where they said there's 2 projected petrol price increases still coming. They don't even talk about it anymore. We don't even know about it. And when the petrol price goes up, everything goes up. Transport, food, clothes, everything goes up. And of course, we have the problem of the lights turning out on us and SAA landing. I read the article yesterday. They're now cutting down on the number of flights. They're consolidating flights. They need another 2 billion rand to survive 1 month. What? We are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in 2015, we could already see it. And we needed a solution because as a corporate, we need to survive too. And if our customers can't survive, well, then we cannot survive. So we wanted to create the solution. And we did. We built what we call the DuePoint system. It is a simple system of technology leverage. In South Africa today, most of us are incredibly busy and not able to do the things we might have once done before, like selling and moving stock around, etc. Instead, we want a tool that would fit into everybody's lifestyle. And we wanted a tool that would create wealth, not cash. Too many of us live in a personal economy that's driven by cash. That includes your salary, ladies and gentlemen. Your salary is cash. If you don't return to work next month, they won't pay you. That means you just earn cash. We wanted wealth. We created it through our technology, and our technology asks you simply to tap your phone and connect South Africans to us through that technology. By doing that, you give us greater market share, and from greater market share, we're able to create greater revenue, and greater revenue results in our ability to produce that wealth for you. What is wealth? Wealth is not cash in transaction. You sell something, you get money. No. We don't ask for selling at DuePoint. In fact, we contract you out of it. What we ask for is connection. That connection results in income, and then we create for you a recurring income in your personal economy. How do we create a recurring income? Recurring income is income that is there every month, no matter what you are doing. We create that off of the back of our financial services products. This is, at the end of the day, a full-blown insurance company. We're not an intermediary, we're not a brokerage, we're not a UMA. This is the real deal. And as a result, All of our financial services products run on automatic debit orders. When the automatic debit orders go off each month, every month you're able to create and receive your stream of income, your recurring income from us. Now, folks, we've built this in the South African context. This is a South African company. We're not from overseas. We're locally homegrown. And that means that all of us understand your circumstances. We understand your culture, your mentality, and the difficulties you face every day. This is important because many of the things that come in from overseas are not built in the South African context and don't necessarily work for us. Here you have something that's been designed to work for you as South African. We built it so that it leverages what you have. Some of you will say, I have very little or no time. Our technology will leverage that for you. Some of you will say, I don't know many people. Our technology leverages that for you. And as a result, no matter your set of circumstances, no matter what you think is unique for you, our system fits in and works with you and creates for you the ability to create revenue, to create income 24 hours a day. In addition, it comes layered with protections. In South Africa, we do not have protection. We have many, many things happening to us all the time. I constantly see in the news how lives are being ruined by all sorts of things, from violence to illegal abuse to schemes and scams to all sorts of things. And South Africans don't have any recourse. They don't have any way of protecting themselves. Well, folks, we build into our DuePoint system a bunch of layers of protection, one of which is our legal access service that you get absolutely for free as a wealth engineer. We put at the end of your phone, 24 hours a day, anywhere in the nation, a lawyer. It means that you can call a lawyer whenever you need them, whatever the time of day is. And in our country, that is critically important. There are three rules to wealth creation. One of those rules is protect what you have, and we build that into our system. Folks, we give you use of this system at absolutely no cost. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you automatically get free use and no charge of our DuePoint system, our people, our presentations, our training, absolutely everything, our application forms, whatever it is that you're thinking about, we give you free use of that system. It costs you nothing to be a wealthy engineer with us. In addition, ladies and gentlemen, you don't sell. You're not an employee of ours. You're not an intermediary or a broker or an advisor. You're simply somebody that connects people to us via our technology, and we do all the rest of the work. As a result, ladies and gentlemen, every single person in South Africa can be a wealth engineer, and every single person in South Africa can build an asset of income for themselves. Assets are things, ladies and gentlemen, that outlive you. Our DuePoint system creates for you a channel of income that you will earn during your life, and it will automatically transfer to your children when you pass away one day. They will be able to earn what you created and build beyond that. Folks, we believe we're the only intergenerational wealth creation company in the country today. We believe we have what is required to solve the economic situation that we have in South Africa, but only for those of you who are willing to do the work. Now, the work is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tech business. It requires you to be able to tap your phone. Every one of you, I think, knows how to tap your phone. That's the only task you do here at DuePoint. As you tap your phone, you will connect people to us. They will see this presentation and all our other tools, and they too will pick up the tech and start connecting individuals to us. As they do that, your platform of distribution, that channel that we talk about, starts to grow. As people are connected to us, we do the work, they gain our technology and connect others. Very shortly, you have a platform of distribution across the country. We have done this thousands of times over the last 5 years. This is not a new system. It is a properly reviewed, regulated, and tested system already. This is just your first look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, once you have a channel in place, we as the insurance company come along and facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this channel you've created, and your wealth is born. We distribute this wealth to you in two ways. Firstly, through our returns program. It pays you R27.50 for every paid product in your channel every month that those products are paid for, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel the payment took place. Sounds complicated, but it's not. It's simple. You're going to connect some people to us. Some people are going to make their product payments. When they do, you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, R55. This is a stream of income, folks, and the more products people take, the more 55 rands you get. You do not need to run after people every month to buy again. You don't need to hope that they will purchase the same thing over and over again. These are financial services products. The debit orders run every month. A single connection by you has created a stream of income into your personal economy. These individuals go out, they connect a few more people, they pay for their products when they do again. You get 27 Rand 50 multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand. In this example, and it's just an example, you've been around for 5 minutes, you've connected a handful of people, and you're earning 1,000 Rand a month. Not when you sell something. No, this is now a stream of income that is there every month without you returning to them. That's 12,000 Rand a year off of the back of a handful of connections. But some people say to us, no, they want more. And we say, well, there's two ingredients to wealth creation in every business. And it applies here as well at DuePoint. It's how much time and how much effort you're willing to put in. We call it time and numbers. If you're willing to continue to connect people over time, there is no ceiling to how much you can earn with us here at DuePoint. We don't cut you off at any point. As long as you're willing to put the time in and keep connecting people, you can create any level of income that you'd like. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when we say put time in, it's not like put 60 hours in a week. No, it's time over time. You have to put years in. Not days, not weeks, not months. Years in the creation of wealth with you. Many South Africans don't like that. The moment I say that, they want to pull out. No. Everything else we've seen told me I'd be rich in 90 days. Well, folks, you will find that the legitimate wealth creation companies in the world will never tell you you're going to be rich in 90 days because there's no such thing. It's only the ones that want to walk away with your money. In fact, my helper this morning, who's been with me for 15 years, came to me and said, oh, there's this thing that's going around in Diepsloot at the moment, and they say if I put 1,800 Rand in, I will get this, and this in euro. And I looked it up, and it's true as Bob. It's something that's just going to take our money. Now, folks, that's not what you're looking at here today. This is a licensed, listed, and regulated insurance company. If we tell you we're going to pay you, we're going to pay you. We've been doing this for 5 years. Talk to our wealth engineers that have been with us from day one, and they will tell you never have we skipped a month. Never have we been late, ever. And it didn't matter if I was on holiday or the accounting staff were on holiday, it didn't matter. This is a fully automated, computerized system built off the back of a multi-billion rand insurance company. Folks, you have the opportunity to create wealth here, not petty cash, wealth, life-changing, circumstance-changing wealth. And if you're willing to put the time and the numbers in and grow your channel, you will create any level of earnings that you want. Now, we demonstrate this to you in a very simple example. It's conservative. It's based on real data of the people who have come before you. As I said, we've got half a decade of data already. It's used as an example we call 3 plus 2, and it says that in every one of your lives, you're able to do this. 3 plus 2 means in your first month with us, we expect you to connect just 3 people to us. Now, of course, you can connect as many or as few as you like. There's no rule around that. But if you connect 3 in your first month and then 2, 3 plus 2, 2 every month thereafter, 2 paid product owners every single month thereafter, well then, ladies and gentlemen, we can start to estimate what you can expect to earn with us here, based on what others have done before you. If you do it for your first 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be on about 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year. People say to me, Brendan, there's no chance I'm doing this for 6 months for 2,500 Rand a month. And I say, really? What have you been doing with us? Connecting 2 people a month. You really haven't been doing DuePoint when you connect 2 people a month. Our top people will do between 50 and 75 people a month. That's 3 a day. We're asking you in this example to do 2 a month. And look at the power of the system. With just 2 a month, you're earning 30,000 Rand a year extra income. None of you will quit your jobs to do this. None of you. You will simply pick the tool up and use whatever time you have to connect individuals to us through that tech. And you have already started changing your future. Do it for a year. You're still busy. Nothing changes. You're just connecting 2 people a month. And you do it for a year. And that 2.5 becomes about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a year, a month on average. That's 120,000 Rand a year. You've created it in 1 year with us. Very few people are going to, look, there we go, you see. Very few people are going to get a 10,000 Rand raise this year. Almost none got a 10,000 Rand raise last year. But you can engineer it this year over the back of 2 connections a month. It's something you can't be retrenched from. It's something you can't be fired from. It's your asset. It's your channel. Do it for 2 years with us. The 9 becomes about 27 to 30,000 rand a month. That's 360,000 rand a year. Do it for 3 years. It's up to about 45,000 rand a month. You haven't changed anything. You're just connecting 2 people a month. Do it for 4 years. You're up to about 60,000 rand a year. A month, sorry. That's 720,000 rand a year. And if you could do it for half a decade with us, you should be on about 80 to 100,000 rand a month. That's R1 million a year. Now, I get to the R1 million. That's what everybody promises you elsewhere. They say you'll be on R1 million, 100,000 rand a month in 3 months, etc., etc. That's how they sucker you in. And here we go, no, that's impossible. But what is possible is half a decade of work with us. And we can get you to R1 million rand a year, every year, potentially for the rest of your life. This is a very, very interesting point that you're at right now. You need to think through this very carefully. In the next 5 years, in whatever you're doing, do you think you'll be able to increase your earnings by 100,000 rand a month? No. The vast majority, and I say this based on statistics that SARS give us, that's the tax man, 99.5% of people will never get to that number. There's only 35,000 people in the country that earn that number. Now that may sound like a lot, but it's not, because there's 57 million people living in our country. 35,000 is nothing. And that's only of the taxpayers. Folks, you've got almost no chance of doing it in the South African economy. But here, if you're willing to put 5 years in, not 5 months, not the first 50 people you speak to, 5 years of connecting people to us, we think we can change your future forever, and the generations that come after you who will inherit this as you pass away. That's what we've created here. That's the first way we create wealth for you, and many have come before you. As I've said, this is a public company. You can go to our channel on YouTube. You search DuePoint on YouTube. You will find Wealth Engineers Tell All is the playlist name, and you will be able to hear their stories over the years, talking about the wealth that they've created with us here at DuePoint. Go and spend your time watching it. Get comfortable that you understand what we're talking about. The second way we create wealth for you is through our XP Rewards training program. Folks, this is how we teach you. We know that South Africans may not necessarily have the training and experience to create wealth for themselves. We'll teach you, and it'll cost you nothing. Everything at DuePoint is free. This training module is given to you to create for you the ability to become a successful social entrepreneur and wealth creator for yourself. As you complete the steps in the program and the training, we give you XP points, experience points. These accumulate, and naturally your channel grows as you complete the training. And as your channel grows and you meet those 2 criteria in our channel, we start to reward you. In the beginning, we reward you with a little bit of cash. The cash grows as you rank up in the program. And then we start to equip you with tools to help you grow even faster and further. At rank 5, it's a professional business toolkit with everything you need in it to accelerate your channel growth. At rank 7, it's a 20,000 rand set of imported business cards that we custom make for you, and we gold leaf. Gold leaf, ladies and gentlemen, not gold ink. You have real gold business cards. At rank 9, for those of you who go the distance, you will be every year taken away with your family 5-star business class for a week. Now, it's not just once, it's every year for the rest of your life, as long as you maintain your channel. We don't requalify you every year. Once you're a rank 9 and you maintain your channel size, your life has changed in 2 ways. Firstly, the wealth you've created on the returns program, and the circumstances of your life that have changed through our rewards program. Again, we haven't been doing this just for 5 minutes. We've been doing it for years. We've been going away with our guys for years. And therefore, we can show you real footage. Everything's real at DuePoint. Real footage of wealth engineers, their spouses, and their children going to different locations with us. 5-star deluxe business class every year. We've just got back from Latouz Rock, where we were in December with our wealth engineers. And we're going to a whole new destination at the end of this year. You have to start thinking about whether you're going to start doing something different in our economy as it continues to fall apart. You can think about it while you watch others who have already done it. Every year, we go away, and every year we offer the opportunity to everybody in South Africa. Those that are willing to put the time and the numbers in are able to change a very different and create a very different future for themselves. And join us on the next trip at the end of this year and the trips that come every year thereafter. In rank 11, we give you another useful tool. It's your own car. It's not branded, it's not financed through us, it's not rented from us, and we don't give it to you and take it away. It's yours. It's your tool for wealth creation. You again can go and see those that have already received their cars from us here at DuePoint. Just this last Saturday, we handed over a car to our latest rank 11s. This is something that is very real. We often say at DuePoint that we always deliver on our promises. Well, now we can say we've already delivered on our promises. Everything we've said has already happened. Now it is your chance to join us in this process. Folks, we build all of our wealth in our business here off of the back of our financial services products. Like I said, we're an insurance company. We have a whole host of products that you can select from. Our first one is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 324 Rand a month, and for that you get 2 independent products. Your very own tax-free investment account and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. Our second product is our Wealth Guard product, which costs 249 Rand a month. For that, you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover, no medical examinations or declarations, no waiting periods, and no maximum age limits. Every South African can be undercover with us here at DuePoint. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It starts at 299 Rand a month, and from there you've got a whole host of options that you can select from, whether you want 20 or 30,000 Rands worth of funeral cover, whether you want 5 or 10 family members on the plan with you, and you as the principal policy holder get 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover. This means that when you pass away, we not only pay for your funeral, but we settle 10,000 Rands worth of your outstanding debt at the time. Our fourth product is our Legal Guard product. It's also 249 Rand a month, and for that you get 250,000 Rands worth of legal expenses insurance. This means that now not only do you have a lawyer at the end of your phone with our free legal access service, but you now have a lawyer in the room with you for the value of 250,000 Rand per incident. We think this is one of the most comprehensive legal products on the market today. You can go and do your own research and see why we say that. But you are covered for just about every type of legal expense out there, including debt counseling, trauma counseling, witness protection, everything that you can think of included in there. Folks, our fifth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's 299 Rand to be a member, a month to be a member, and as a member you get access to all of our corporate suppliers. We're a 7-decade-old insurance company. People come to us all the time offering us prices and discounts and packages and services and all sorts of things that you could utilize with this program to improve your personal economy, to drive down the expenditure in your budget every month. All of our products have a full product document on our website that you can download and read the entire thing, and a training or a review video on every single product that is completely comprehensive. Talks about every benefit and every term and condition of every product. These videos are not long, 6 to 20 minutes, depending on what product that you select. Watch them. Then you will know exactly what you are purchasing from us in the greatest level of detail. Ladies and gentlemen, we wrap this entire business in what we call our Achiever Quest. Our Achiever Quest works in calendar months, and it says that in every calendar month, if you're able to get 10 people connected, 20 people or 30 people connected to your channel and have them pay by the end of the same calendar month, then we will increase your earnings by an extra 5, 10 or 15,000 Rand a month. This is on top of the returns and rewards we've discussed already. You have the ability, if you can complete this quest, 10 connections, 20 connections, 30 connections a month. If you're able to do that, you're potentially increasing your earnings by 60,000, 120,000, 180,000 Rand a year. There is nothing that we know of in South Africa that does what and delivers like what we have created at DuePoint. Nothing. As we look at the economic situation in South Africa, we believe we've designed the only tool that is custom built to solve this problem. And you're standing before it right now. Folks, any level of research you want to do about us is public and available to you. We're a listed company. You can go onto the JSC's website and look us up under Conduit Capital. You can go to Constantia's website and see our financial statements and directors and BEE statuses and all the other divisions that fall within Constantia. You can go to the regulators' websites, all of whom have already had a chance at reviewing us and regularly regulate us and review us. Go to the FSCA's website. You'll find all of our licensing there, our long-term licensing, our short-term licensing, and all of our FSP licenses. We have more than one. Go and look them up. Then make a decision. To become a wealth engineer with us, you're going to have to do 4 things. Firstly, jump onto our website, DuePoint.net, and read the paperwork, watch the videos, and then click join and apply. Fill out the form online, and in less than 3 minutes, you are a wealth engineer, not a single cent having parted from your pockets today. Then you need our technology. Download it from the app stores. It is free too. Jump on the App Store, download the app, and then you have the tool to connect people to us. We do the rest of the work. Step 3, you've got to do the training. Why? Because you need to know how to use our technology. We don't teach you how to sell our products. We don't sell products here at DuePoint. That's not what we're doing here. We're in the business of wealth creation. My job, Constantia's job, is to sell insurance products, not yours. Yours is just to connect people to us. Guys, you have to do the training. You won't know how to use our tech unless you've done the training. Where do you find the training? Once you've downloaded the app, you open it, you click top left-hand corner, there's Getting Started, or bottom right-hand corner, you click Tools, and it opens you up into the Getting Started section. Watch the videos there, get au fait with it, and then get out there and do the one task we ask you to do: connect people. That's all we ask you to do. Connect people to us. Once you've connected 3 people, you're earning. 3 people, and you're earning. This is the simplest business in the country. We're simply asking you to create leads for us. That's all. And from those leads, you create wealth. It's that simple. Folks, everything you need is online. The tools are in your pocket right now. All of our presentations and our live broadcasts you're going to find on YouTube. Facebook has got all your social media. All of your social media is on Facebook. We give you content every day to use. If you battle with data, our podcasts are much smaller. All the critical stuff is on podcasts. You can go and listen to them there. You can buy the tools that you need in this business to help you create wealth by going to our online store. Go to DuePoint.net, click the store button, and the store opens. There's a whole array of tools beyond even this list that's on the screen available to you. We've got our USB sticks that you can plug into your TVs at home that have got all of our intros, all of our connection tools there so that you don't even have to use the internet to connect people to us here at DuePoint. I keep forgetting, I need a slide for that one. Folks, on the 8th of February, which is in 2 weeks' time, we have our annual national conference, which is called our Converge Rewards and Awards Evening. It's our biggest event of the year. It's the one we really splurge on. We bring up our top 100 wealth engineers from around the country. We put them in one room, and we are now offering all wealth engineers. We've got 2 tables left, although I think there's probably only 1 left now, because I said 2 last night. We've had more tickets sold. There's 1 more table left. If you want to join us, you better call into the office right now, pay your ticket, and come and join us for what is our biggest event of the year. Come mingle with the top 100 wealth engineers in the country and see what we're going to be doing in 2020. If you've never been to a Converge conference before, this is kind of what they look like.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is only the beginning. Right here in this room, every single one of you wants every single one of you to succeed. Because if you succeed, it means you'll be succeeding.
I'm so excited to see this room absolutely packed to the brim with such committed wealth engineers.
People who, as they pull ahead, they pull everyone with them.
The first thing that we say is financial freedom. We believe in financial freedom.
Brendan, myself, the DuePoint team, and wealth engineers across South Africa will be throwing down the gauntlet.
It's in your hands. It's in your hands.
Are you going to do it this year? Because it doesn't matter what your channel's doing. It only matters what you're doing.
You have to decide every single morning,
What are you going to do with DuePoint this year?
Are you going to continue to use excuses for why you don't succeed in life?
I want to hear everyone shout, I can. Shout it again, I can. Guys, this is just the beginning.
So again, very exciting. That will be up and running on the 8th of February. Get your tickets now. There's really only a few left, so call now and book your tables and get your tickets now and join us on the 8th of February. Folks, we've done everything we can to create a proper, legitimate, sustainable wealth creation tool for South Africans. We've had to answer the questions that are in your minds already. We've had to overcome the hurdles that you yourself are thinking about. This is a business that simply requires time and numbers, and it asks you to do one thing. Just create leads for us by connecting people through our tech. We'll do the rest of the work for you. If you've got questions and concerns you want answered, no problem. You can come and ask us here if you're with me in the audience. If you're around the country, call our client service team. Right now, they're available. Not 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. You can call our client service team and they'll answer your questions. Get them answered and then pick up this tool and then get out there and start creating permanent change in your lives. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be live again tomorrow at 6:30 as usual. Gather up your folks. We will see you then. Thank you very much.